Hello, and how's everybody doing? We'll be continuing Detention, and we'll jump right back into it. So far it's an interesting game. We'll see how it actually turns out in the end, but for now we need to find our way back, I think. Hang on. I'm not actually sure where I am. What was this? Two figures are carved in the door. These are supposed to be guardians, but they look like more like Hei Bei Wu Chang. Their hands look like they should be holding something. Okay, what could they be missing? This doesn't do anything. Okay, the fan worked. So I guess I'm still missing one item. Yeah, it's definitely not the pendant. So maybe once we burn the incense, since we went to pretty much all the rooms, there shouldn't be anything else left except using the incense. Right, that door did nothing. Downstairs there was a burner past these cells, I think, so maybe we can use that. Oh, in the safe spot. Oh, great. Wait. That moved, didn't it? Yeah. Wait, what? No. There was some kind of furnace down here, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? Oh wait, maybe it's this thing. Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay, never mind. I passed it twice. I'd do as Mom does with incense in hand, ignoring the kinds of prayers she'd prefer. I asked the gods only for a way to live as myself. Okay, something opened, apparently. That sounded like it anyway. Oh, that's cell. Prison gate is open. Wood token on the statue's back is loose. Guess we found our second item then. Well, up we go. Right. And let's save. Also, what's this? Note on the desk, illustration, Hei Bang Chuan. Black and white impermanence. According to legends, they are two ancient officials. During a routine inspection, misfortune befell them and they perished trying to protect one another. The Lord of the Dead, seeing their loyalty, appointed them the duty of messengers of death. It was then that people who died would see them arrive to claim their souls. Ta-da! Chill energies, okay. Let's go. Is this the yard? Copper statue of the president can be seen from almost anywhere in the school. Japanese built wooden building. The floors are always creaking. And the battery is running out. Okay, here we go. Teachers' offices are inside. Well, that's where we are going then, I guess. Okay, sure, let's use this one. Windows are covered with protective talismans. Nine 911. Oh. No emergency call apparently. Wait, hang on. Maybe I think in Asia it's the other way around. It's 119. Let's try that. 119. Oh, trophy. Huh. Well, guess still not an emergency. Nothing important on the bookshelves. Cabin looks familiar. There's a key inside. Roof key. Okay. This office is blocked off by fence. There's a barbed wire. Hope I don't get caught. Tear my flesh. Oh shit. No! Crap. Still don't know how to dodge these. So where do I start this time around? Oh man. Okay. Good thing is you keep all the items. That's not it, I guess. Hold breath. Okay, maybe I just need to completely stand still then. What's this way? Jogging along. Well, okay. I guess that worked. Bye. Music room, piano inside. Probably last used during our freshman cards competition. The hell is that? Middle of the room hangs a bird cage, puppet lies locked inside. It's got a hood on. I've never seen this style before. Doesn't do anything. Okay, guess we're gonna get back for that at some point. Oh, okay. Oh, before I touch that, I'm gonna actually look for clues. We have music class scheduled every semester. It's mostly used as a testing center though. What's this? Hallway light switch. Broadcasting room, there are some playback devices inside. Sure. Let's check it out. On the table has some broadcasting equipment. Speakers are emitting a smell. Staticy sound. Okay. Can almost hear whispering. Yeah, not gonna mess with that. Anything else? Trees grown through the wall. There are leaves all over the room. Moss grows on the door and windows. Okay, 2 rooms to get back to then. Thing here? No. Okay. Really long corridor. Okay, can go through there. Let's walk through this then. No, let's see what's further down first. Seems like there's something stuck inside the tree. 8-track tape, okay. Guess we can use that on the broadcasting station. this? This scene. Is it trying to remind me of something? Pair of mannequin hands. Is it a setup for puppet play? Okay then. Door's been unlocked. Oh, okay. Well, time to save, I guess. That's a nice shortcut, actually. Still a long-ass corridor. Nope, that was the wrong way. Well, only way is back, so. Where was the light switch? What the hell? There. Okay. Wait, I actually need to go the other way, don't I? Hang on. Yeah, damn. This should be it. So, let's see. Track tape found another tree containing 4 tracks. This one is labeled prohibited. The contents are probably censored. What's this key for? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Common gate key. Old and rusty, used to open gate. Alright, to the roof. Okay. So basically I'm gonna use this, I think. Track 4. Weird. Is it stuck? Can't change tracks anymore. Well, fuck. Wait. That's piano thing. So you can use that. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it keeps playing. Okay. So we're gonna use the piano then. Oh, that's gonna be tough as nails. So 1, 2, 3. Hang on, what? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 keys. Didn't give me a note. Okay, it's definitely not 1. 1 doesn't give a sound. 4 doesn't give a sound. So it's 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, something along those lines. These two at the very beginning. Da 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 da. Okay, I think I know. Damn, which one was it? Yes. Metal sound comes from somewhere in the room. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Cage door is open, inside is a puppet. Take it out. Why would I have opened it? It's from the Addams Family. Don't remember the name. Okay, so we got a doll now. Puppet found in the music room with the hood on its head. Its attire is strangely familiar. Yeah, it's the school uniform. Surprise! No, that was the broadcasting station. Don't think there's any need to go back there. This way was the archway, right? The puppet is probably for the puppet show thing. In the forest or whatever, in this area. Actually, yeah, let's use the key on the roof. Let's go back and use the key. Yeah. Also gonna save. All right. I know the game is very simple, but I'm digging. It's entertaining. So that's unlocked. Was I here already? I think I was. Oh, fuck. Fuck that nonsense. Let's see what's up there. What the? It was a shadow that just walked past. Oh. Well, that just gives suicide. Was it Suicide Club? It was a Korean horror movie, I think. Or Japanese. Can't remember. That was a really fucked up movie. Okay, so we got that. We can go to the movie theater now. Watch a movie. How was that again? Because it was a broadcasting station, which was essentially a radio. I think it was on this floor. I think it was all the way at the end. Bollocks. Anyway, that's how you deal with those, I see. So, that's not too tricky anymore. Can't go through there. Projector room, that's the one. So... I don't know what's contained in this film. As am I. I wonder that too. Well... film in the room, should check out. Oh, right. Nope. Let's head to the right then. Wait, there's a code. Hang on. 025 1. Wait, did I miss it? 025 1 2 1. Okay, got it. Anything else? Guess not. Guess we're gonna have to go back. So we got the doll and the code. The phone, I think. Yeah, the phone. It's gotta be the phone. I think it was this way. God, I hope it was this way. Either way, it's gonna save on the way. Okay. I think it was through here. In one of these rooms, I think. Yep, there it is. Alright. Zero. Oh, yeah. 0, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1. Miss Fang, your country appreciates your assistance. Okay. What's left is only the dial tone. Great. Fantastic. Oh, auto thing going on? Who's there? Well, whatever it was, seems like... Okay, seems like it doesn't know what a door handle, or how a door handle works. So, second puppet. Military police puppet. Oh. Okay, I think it was this way. No. Wait. We only have the two puppets now, so it's gotta be the puppet thingy. Which way was it again? It's gotta be this way. Move along, please. Actually, I might be going the wrong way. Damn. Ooh. Spooky. Shit. I think I'm going the wrong way. Music room. Fuck! Okay, that worked. I think we went the long way around, but whatever. Well... that was rough. Key fell out of the puppet's body. Taking that, thank you. I think to the left wasn't anything. So... then this was the shorter way, I think. Well, we got the basement keys, I might as well go down. Wasn't everything... This is open. That doesn't open. Oh, this one maybe. Alright. Sure, cool, that worked. Can I go left? No. Cutscene time. Wait, thanks for doing this for me. Not at all, I'm always willing to help if you ask. Though I'm sorry to have to drag you all the way here to my classroom. It's okay, my classroom has individual studies now. It would be a bother if we were there. You're sure nobody else knows about these meetings, right? Of course, miss, absolutely not. One thing though, this book list is quite sensitive in material. Please be careful with it. Yes, thanks for the reminder. I know reading these books could be trouble, but it should be our freedom to pursue knowledge, right? Yeah, I'm with you on that. In fact, I think Miss Yin also said something like that before. I think you're just like her. You're both courageous and talented. You think we're alike? I can't compare to her anyways. She's the principal's daughter and they're known to be a family of successful scholars. It's okay, I believe she thinks highly of you. I remember she gave your work a nice compliment once. She said, strengthen thy wings, the sky's the limit. She really said something like that? Hey, let me ask you a question. I see Miss Yin and Mr. Chang chat a lot. Do you maybe know what kind of relationship they have? Guess that's a no. What's this? Paper bag left behind by a way. Received book club reading list. Okay. I've been weak, but you once told me the pen is mightier than the gun. Well, apparently I got a gun now, so there's that. Well, oh, it's the mirror world. Okay, that's an odd thing to be at the school. Miss Yin, what are you doing here, over here? As a teacher, I always show concern for students who are a little rebellious. Remember what you did? What? Have you forgotten, or do you not want to remember? Just a harmless piece of paper, right? Instead I had to die. He had to die, and many other students had to die. Was it you? You just keep causing me trouble. You're driving me crazy. Sometimes when you trip up, you're never able to get back up again. How dare you? This is all because of you. You ruined everything. If you had a problem, why couldn't you have come talk to me instead? Shut up. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, if you weren't here, all would be well. Oh, I can walk again. No jogging. Justice Chang Huang. Mom likes to bring all her worries and concerns to you, something I think is fruitless, but sometimes there's no one else to look to for help. My hands together in silent prayer. Here are my questions. I, Fengrich, invoke your guidance. Ask about love. Let's go through it all. Will I be able to live a simple life with loved ones and family? Inpo, the crying answer. Do not seek what cannot be. Ah, this was just a humble request. You can be so cruel. Also ask about the prospects. Will I be able to live life with my choices, by my choices, and follow my heart down my own path? Inpo, the laughing answer. So I can only face reality obediently and wait until God. Do I have any other choice? I also ask about family. Will my parents who quarrel and fight have a second chance together? Inpo, laughing answer. Cannot cry over spilled milk, is that so? But that was my family, my mom and the person who used to smile and laugh together. Do I ask for too much? Is life just a never-ending bitterness? Or is it all just me? Divine answer. So it is because of me. Well, okay then. Oh, that's the end apparently. Youth is hardly ever given a choice, pushed through the grind until their innocence fades away. I've become a wooden horse on the carousel of life, a jumbled mess of lifeless emotion. Infused with frantic energy, I spin ever faster. Oh, we're back. So here is going to be a save. So radio. Seems like the static in the room is coming from this. Maybe I can get something if I tune it a bit. Okay. I guess that'll do for now. Anything else? Door door is locked. Well, there's nowhere else to go. Atmosphere in the room's changed. Okay. Ceramic piggy bank. Broken up for one's desires. Seriously, nothing else? Okay, I can exit this door. I'm kind of curious now. Let's see, hang on. So... it doesn't change back. Well, shit. Fuck it, leave it on that. Huh? What? I just did that and nothing changed. I'm very confused. Okay, let's do this then. Why are you not changing? Oh, I just realized the room's upside down. Only the desk is normal. Which is why I didn't realize it the first time around, I guess. Oh god. Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, bollocks. Jesus Christ, I hate these sort of puzzles. There's 5 doors. There's no fucking difference though. Lights on or off. What's this? Puddle of clear water on the ground. Yeah, that doesn't help. Try and go back, I guess. Come on. Wait, now it's normal again. Oh my god. I'm really confused. Ceramic piggy bank. Big round eyes, waiting to be fed. Okay. Someone's home. I feel like Mom's always been a traditional housewife. She doesn't complain even when wronged. I really don't like that. There's no way to go into the past anymore. Back then, besides New Year's, Dad never drank at home. I miss the days when he had jokes and stories to tell. Can't see anything. I don't know where else could this be. Well, let's go through here then. Okay. Okay, just hang on. So left painting, is tilted to left, middle, something has red eyes, middle painting, normal, and right painting is upside down. Wait. Okay, so red eyes and a 1. Don't think I can do anything with that though. What's that thing? There's something there. Come on. Why can't I? Let's see. Oh, okay. What's this supposed to mean? I don't know. Oh. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Filled with sadness, has a dim glow. Wait, oh okay, there's a door. What's this way then? Oh, it's locked, strange. Meet the right person at the right time. Oh god. This is a back and forth kind of puzzle. Everyone's gotta rearrange the furniture at some point. So I guess you're gonna change this? Let's see what we can do here. Shot in the dark, but what else could be used for? Has a dim glow. Yeah, whatever. Okay. There's a puddle of clear water on the ground. No, it's not clear anymore. Oh, maybe if I turn off the lights now. Oh, I see. Cheeky bastard. So maybe I shouldn't write that down as well. Was door number 3, number 4, number 5. Number 1 and number 3. You'll never know at some point. And why are there syringes hanging around? That doesn't seem healthy. Note on the floor, a journal. Ad for private something. Investigator. Husband cheating. Comes home late. We specialize in tracking people. This looks like an ad for a PI firm. This looks like a really weird ad though. That doesn't seem comfortable to sleep in. It's a really odd position. Back then, laying in bed, I could hear Mom and Dad chatting through the walls. They had such a bond back then. I don't know when they their idle chatter turned into deafening silence. Later, Dad only came home when he got roaring drunk. Mom always huddled in the corner, trying to hide her tears. Oh, there's another door. Okay. Let's go through it then. Can't use the light switch on there. I mean, this is the way I gotta go, so there's something I have to do in here, right? Three clocks, none of them are running, but it looks like I can turn the hands. Yeah, but how do I know? What to set them to? I mean, the other door said something about right time, right place or something. Let's see. There was another... Well, I'm not sure if there was another door actually. But I could go further down to the right. Okay, there is another door. What's in here then? Oh, that does not sound healthy. Teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. Wow, there's absolutely nothing I can do in here. Yeah. So I gotta deal with the clocks. I have no idea. I think there's anywhere. No. Nothing about time. Usually there's like a clue like this, but I mean the last entry we had was a PI firm, which is useless. That's way too many combinations. Might have to go back through the rooms. Maybe something with the numbers? Was 3, 4, 5, 1, 3. Nah. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, there's nothing here either. Don't see any reference for the time anywhere. Oh, wait. This. Maybe. Could that be right? .30. Oh wait, hang on. This one's turned to the left, so 6:45, and that one's upside down, so 1 or 2 o'clock, probably 1. 6:45, 1. Okay, I think I got it. Huh, that's pretty neat, actually. 6:45 and 1. Do I have to go through all the doors again? Nope, good. .45 and 1. Oh, okay. Wait, is this wrong? Oh, wait. No, this should be it. 6:45, right? Oh wait, this way maybe, yeah. Okay. That's not 6:45 though, it's 5:45. Wait, what's this? Okay. That's it? Really? Oh. That's different. One day Dad came home inebriated and tripped at the front door. Couldn't stand seeing him on the ground all the time, so I went over to give him a hand. Besides the stench of smoke, there was another smell, a faint smell of powdered makeup. So I guess we're gonna go back to the room and switch over to the paintings. And then there's that one door we couldn't go through earlier that might be open now, hopefully. There it is. Cutscene, okay. I received your paper plane. I was truly worried you were still having trouble at home. But it looks like my concern was slightly unfounded. Like the white daffodil, you are innocent, vain, and candid in nature. Perched beside a pond in Snow White, admiring your reflection. Being different from others can be a tough way to live. But I think I can understand that feeling. You said you want to learn more about time abroad. All I can say right now is that my past is rather complicated. Unfortunately, many horrible things have happened on this land in the last decade. Believe it or not, our society wasn't always like this, oppressive and cold. Perhaps we should take a stroll down the boulevard on the weekend. There are things our censored textbooks don't mention, but are definitely worth knowing. Okay. can't go any further. Oh, back to the radio. What's this? Okay, another note. Radio station 103. Alright. Again, slightly different room. Someone with a hat. What's this? Oh, that's just normal reflection. Oh, it's another puzzle. Normal reflection. Normal reflection. Jesus, how many are there? Oh God. Gotta try it this way. So let's see. Okay, did this just turn on? It did. Okay. I drew this when I was little. It was always kept, even when we moved the furniture around. Got a car. Oh, for the piggy bank. Yes, please. Theater's ticket counter. Hang on, this should be... This one, right? I think it was this one. Yep, it was. Right, and in another world the piggy bank's broken, so I can get the coin from there, and then transfer it over maybe to the movie theater thing, I guess? Maybe? It's gotta be that way. So... radio. Oh, okay, that works. Movie ticket. Huh. Which means now I can use the radio. Come on. This should be it. And go this way. Wait, what? That doesn't look right. This can't be the right way. Or is it? No, that's ticket counter. Good time, welcome, I hope you enjoy a movie. Okay. Cutscene time. Received. What did I receive? Wait, didn't I have that before? Oh right, disappeared at some point for some reason. Okay. This changed again. Oh, I guess we're heading back to the radio. Not sure what's next. Note on the floor. Search warrant. Search warrant issued by the district court with a list of public officials involved in a bribery scheme. When I went home that day, father had already been taken away. I asked mom what had happened. She quietly replied, Dad got his hands dirty, but he'll live. Hearing this, I felt as if she was smiling underneath. There's another note thing, I think. Yep. Simon's book. Reasonable excuse to enter the counseling office. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I see. Where to next? Let's go by order, maybe. This was the one... Yeah, don't think we have anything left to do in here. There was another door over here, though, that had nothing in it at the time. I can't go back. Oh, that's different for sure. Teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. Well, guess we'll give them another one then. There you go. Oh, layout changed. This Fang. Counseling process is near its end. I'm glad you're back on track. And hopefully won't be needing me anytime soon. If there isn't anything else, you should... Yeah, well, bollocks to that. Got counseling records. Okay. Anything else? Guess not. It's over no matter what's been written on here. There is only farewell. Oh, we're back here. Cool. Oh, time to save. And that door is open now. Well, that seems to be a good point to stop for now. And we'll pick up from here tomorrow. And probably... I think... I need to check, but I think the game shouldn't take overly long now. Maybe 2 hours tops, I guess. So... that'll be scheduled for tomorrow then. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one. Good night.